Sri Lanka is making a bold move in the world of international diplomacy by announcing its intention to apply for membership in BRICS, the Group of Emerging Economies. This decision is a significant step for the island nation as it seeks to secure its place in the rapidly changing global economic landscape. BRICS, composed of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is not just any group. It represents over 40% of the world's population and nearly a quarter of the global GDP. For Sri Lanka, joining this influential bloc could open the door to new economic opportunities and stronger geopolitical alliances. But what exactly is BRICS? Formed in the early 2000s, BRICS is a collective of 5 major emerging economies that have come together to collaborate on issues like global trade, infrastructure development, and reducing Western dominance in international affairs. Each country in BRICS plays a unique role on the global stage, contributing to the group's overall strength. For Sri Lanka, aligning itself with BRICS means gaining access to these powerful economies and their markets, as well as a chance to be part of shaping the future of international relations. Sri Lanka's foreign ministry has officially announced that the country will submit a formal application to join BRICS at the upcoming summit in Kazan, Russia, on October 23rd to 24th. This application is more than just paperwork. It represents Sri Lanka's broader goal of diversifying its international relationships. In recent years, Sri Lanka has faced significant economic challenges, from debt to rising energy costs. Traditional partnerships with the West have been helpful, but the country is now looking to strengthen ties with other developing economies. Sri Lanka's interest in BRICS is driven by a clear set of objectives. By joining the group, the country hopes to attract new investments, access trade routes, and gain support for its infrastructure projects. BRICS New Development Bank, which finances projects in developing countries, could provide much-needed funds for Sri Lanka's road networks, ports, and energy initiatives. Additionally, Sri Lanka's strategic location in the Indian Ocean makes it an important player in global trade, and BRICS membership would allow the country to leverage this advantage on a larger scale. The potential impact of BRICS membership on Sri Lanka could be transformative. Economically, it would open up new markets in Asia, Africa, and Latin America, offering opportunities for increased exports and job creation. The country could also benefit from direct investments in key sectors, like energy and infrastructure, helping to stabilize its economy and reduce its dependency on traditional financial institutions like the IMF. Politically, Sri Lanka's inclusion in BRICS would position it as a key player in South-South cooperation, strengthening its ties with other developing nations. As the BRICS summit in Kazan approaches, Sri Lanka is preparing to make its case. The summit will be a critical moment for the country to present its vision for joining the group and to outline how it can contribute to BRICS' broader goals. Other nations, such as Argentina and Egypt, are also seeking membership, highlighting the growing importance of this global movement. For Sri Lanka, this is not just about joining a new economic bloc. It's about securing its future and diversifying its international partnerships. While challenges remain, including how this move will impact the country's relationships with Western nations, the potential benefits of BRICS membership seem to outweigh the risks. In conclusion, Sri Lanka's decision to apply for BRICS membership marks a significant moment in its international strategy. Whether or not the country is accepted, this move signals Sri Lanka's ambitions to play a larger role in global trade, diplomacy, and development. With the world watching, the upcoming BRICS summit will be a crucial moment for Sri Lanka's future on the global stage. Sri Lanka's potential membership in BRICS could bring several benefits to the group, and China's role in facilitating this development is quite significant. Sri Lanka's strategic location in the Indian Ocean is one of its greatest assets. The country lies along key maritime trade routes that are essential for global commerce, especially for the transport of energy supplies. By including Sri Lanka, BRICS would gain a stronger presence in this region, enhancing its influence over international trade routes and expanding its geopolitical reach. Additionally, Sri Lanka offers new opportunities for trade and investment. Although its economy is smaller compared to other BRICS members, it is rich in industries like textiles, agriculture, and tourism. Countries such as China and India already have strong trade ties with Sri Lanka, and if the country joins BRICS, it could deepen these relationships. Sri Lanka would also benefit from increased investment in its infrastructure and development projects, further integrating it into BRICS's economic network. By adding Sri Lanka, BRICS would also strengthen its presence in South Asia. With India already a member, Sri Lanka's inclusion would expand BRICS' influence in this increasingly important region. Having two South Asian countries in the group would enhance BRICS's role as a coalition of developing nations with growing global power. Moreover, Sri Lanka's membership would contribute to the diversity of BRICS. The group's mission is to represent the interests of developing nations and offer an alternative to Western-dominated international organizations. Sri Lanka's inclusion would make BRICS more inclusive and representative, possibly inspiring other smaller nations to consider joining as well. China plays a pivotal role in Sri Lanka's BRICS bid. China has been a major supporter of BRICS expansion and has close economic ties with Sri Lanka, largely through its Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. China has invested heavily in Sri Lankan infrastructure, including ports and roads, and is likely to back Sri Lanka's entry into BRICS to protect and expand these investments. Economically, China is one of Sri Lanka's most important partners. Supporting Sri Lanka's membership in BRICS would allow China to strengthen its economic foothold in the country and the broader region. It would also help China gain a stronger influence over the Indian Ocean, a crucial area for its trade and energy supply chains. From a geopolitical perspective, China views the Indian Ocean as a key zone of influence. By helping Sri Lanka join BRICS, China increases its strategic influence in this region, counterbalancing India's presence and asserting itself as a dominant power. Sri Lanka's membership would further align with China's broader goal of expanding its influence in international organizations and emerging economies. China has been a vocal advocate for BRICS to grow by including more developing nations, reflecting its vision for a more multipolar world where developing countries have a stronger voice. Sri Lanka's membership aligns with China's ambition to reduce Western dominance and create a more balanced global order. Given China's influence within BRICS, it would likely play a major role in ensuring Sri Lanka's smooth integration into the group. In conclusion, Sri Lanka's potential membership in BRICS offers significant benefits for the group by enhancing its geopolitical influence and providing new opportunities for trade and investment. China's role is central to this process, driven by its strong economic ties with Sri Lanka and strategic interest in the Indian Ocean. For both BRICS and China, adding Sri Lanka would be a step toward increasing their influence in global affairs, especially AMENI.